I don't believe it. Oh, for God's sake, this fucking microphone is pissing me off now. So I've been live for just over 2.5 minutes just now. And for the first how long, I thought my mic was on. The light was like that. It wasn't any other colour. If it's off, it usually goes red. It was like that, hence I kept talking. And yeah, it's just fuck. Thank StreamYard, please, I am begging you. I can use any other fucking service with this mic. I don't have a problem. So it's cleaning up the mic. It's cleaning up my laptop, computer, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's clearly your fucking service. Sort it out, for God's sake. It's pissing me off now. I use OBS. When I use OBS, it literally perfect. Never cuts out. Never, ever stops working. Only on StreamYard. So StreamYard, I keep, and I know you're fucking hearing this because you want feedback. So this is feedback. Sort your software out. Oh dear. But big up, Steve. Thanks for letting me know that. I fucking mic plug now for the first fucking 2 minutes. Jesus Christ. But I was saying to myself, apparently, there's been a lot. Apart from literally Arsenal, Leicester v Arsenal, Tottenham versus Man United, I don't know any. I know the scores, but I don't know. I haven't seen the goals. Basically, I haven't seen any of the dramas, the red cards, and things like that. There's one huge upset. There's quite a few shocks, but one major one that's got to be on first because of how huge it was. That's out of the proverbial blue, so we say. And yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, Steve. Again, so thank you for letting me know anyway, because I might play now. It's not. It's second on. Ian, right. Ian, right. He's a happy fella. So the first game on it is actually Tottenham versus United. And again, this is one of the games I've seen the goals. I know how it goes down. So I'm going to enjoy this somewhat, because I did want, preferably going into this game, I wanted a draw. But Tottenham was just shit. They get battered at home and away now, apparently. Who would have thought? To the point, Jamie O'Hara, Mr. Tottenham, apparently, that sees no fucking bad in Tottenham. They're the greatest team in the world. Until tonight. It is official. He has tweeted out, Jamie O'Hara, the adulterer, amongst other things, the idiot, the knobhead, that Tottenham was shit. Welcome to the club. It took you how long to realise it, but welcome. Oh dear. Obviously, I've got all the things, all my stuff, my scores set up. I was just going to watch things, so that's it. I can literally concentrate watching these highlights without going back and forth every 30 seconds or so. Put a bit of volume to this as well. Fuck it. Again, touching on this game, as I said, I did watch it live and all that with my brother, and that lot down the road, the Scum, did actually start off well. For the first 20 minutes, so they dominated. Man United all over the place, literally all over the place. Every time Tottenham got into that fucking this penalty box, it was like a goal's coming. A goal did come, but it was offside. It was about to see now, I believe, from a corner. And then after that, they just fell apart. Then Tottenham fell apart. The Tottenham's reaction from this being disallowed was fucking brilliant in one sense, because they just mentally fell apart, and they let Man United in the game, and we all know, obviously, score-wise, we know what happens. I mean, what was Romero doing standing that? He's so far offside. He still thinks he can limit the ball with his dick at the ball, basically, he hits it off his hip to go in and think he's going to get away with it. And then goes off running like he's legitimately onside. The fucking moron. Here's Fred. Again, that Fred shot here, or this Fred shot in the first half. Again, the keeper should be saving it. He did save it. Just, again, if Fred hits that a bit harder, a bit higher, like more top bins area, that's a goal all day long. But it is what it is. But preferably, going into the game, I wanted a draw because it would have kept us fifth going into tomorrow's games. And then, fucking like, seriously, the man marking on Ben Davies' man marking on Ronaldo is piss poor, and that is just too easy for him. You give Ronaldo that much space, this is what happens. Great assist from Bruno Fernandes, and just bang. Ben White just ball watching FC. Literally ball watching. Doesn't even, no awareness what's around him whatsoever. Sweetly on the volley. Look again. Okay, from the angle I've just seen from the camera behind the goal, Luis will be doing better. He brushes his fingertips basically, so he should be doing better. Let's be honest, but taking nothing away from that, that's a good goal. So against a well play at the time, but from here on in, it is just fucking United. It's United all the way basically. There was no way Tottenham get back into this, and they didn't. They never came anywhere near close. Harry Kane's actually, it's got to the point where 10 games in, and finally, the Tottenham fans have seen the light. Harry Kane doesn't want to be with you shit cunts anymore. He wants out of there. He's like, I'm a human being. I want to be out of here. And he's actually been booed, genuinely booed by the faithful. Stefan SPUDS losing to Ollie. Yeah, Ollie's at the wheel. That's one positive I'm taking from this, even though it's dropped us down to 6. Spoilers alert. The way he hits that, it was offside, but the way Ronaldo hits that shot, fucking hell. Again, the main positive I take away from this is Ollie stays put. The longer he's here, the more chance we have to play. The more chance he's in charge when we play United when the next international break is over. Like, I think it's like the second or third, like 3 games in after the international break. It's got Liverpool, someone else, and then Liverpool, Newcastle. I think it's Liverpool, Newcastle, then idiots, Man United at Old Trafford. The more chance he's going to be there, and obviously if he's still managing, more chance of us winning. Good times. Good vibes, exactly. What was the final score of your game, by the way, today, Stefan? I completely lost track of your. I think you took the lead. I can't remember what the final score was, though. Watford. No, Watford's next week played. But I'm saying after the international break, we've got Liverpool away. We've got a home game. I think it's against. Who's the home game against? Newcastle. I think the first home game after the international break. We've got let's say Liverpool, Newcastle, then Man United. If we can come away with 7 points out of them 3 games, that's brilliant. Obviously, meaning we get a draw at Liverpool. If we get a draw at Liverpool, Brian got a draw, so we got a chance. That was an easy. Look at that assist from Ronaldo. Not the hardest thing in the world, but fucking hell, made it look easy. Whilst he's almost falling his ass, and then Cavani just goes, okay, and not chips the goalie. Flicking back and forth between podcasts, United fans calling Arsenal a banter club. Is are they still calling us a banter club? Are they mad? Or we beat Tottenham way. Hang on, but when we beat Tottenham, oh, it's only a shit Tottenham team. Yeah, fucking idiots. Oh, that's just again. Matic's got an assist for the third goal there. Bash's got the goal. It's just. Yeah, it's what it is. Ollie's showing his famous passion. Yeah, because now, yet again, as always, when he's on the verge of being sacked, this is what happens. This is what happens. He saves himself for the rest of the season now. Oh dear. Chelsea look good for the top, but long way to go. True type, but I did say, I mean, I was firm on it. I did say Chelsea will win the title this season, unless Man City got a striker, an actual proper striker. I mean, of Harry Kane ilk. A happy Harry Kane, I mean, not the Harry Kane we've been seeing this season, but you know what I mean. But hey, what do I know? But yeah, going back to your comment there, and lost 2-1 to Plymouth. Oh, bloody hell. I knew you took the lead, didn't catch the rest of the game. But United fans, are they fucking mad? You lost 5-0 against Liverpool in a derby at home, in basically effectively a derby of a title challenging game against your title challengers, your rivals for the title. It shows how far away you are from being a competitive team for the title, if anything. Fucking hell. We're on a 9 or 10 game unbeaten run in all comps, for fuck's sake. We've got if we win next week against Watford, we'll be coming away from 8 games, having taken away 20 points out of 24. But yeah, we're the banter club. Got off. Freaking idiots. Ollies at the wheel. Tell me, how does it fucking feel? Stefan, I go on some United sites, as I do with other clubs. Yes, they are bantering Arsenal. How can they banter? We didn't lose. We won. We are literally level on points with them. Literally. Are they thick? Do they need? Does Arsenal actually live rent free in their head? They have to divert. Have often stood up for Arsenal, but it's difficult with Arteta. But at the moment, we can't complain. Even though I'm one of Arteta's biggest critiques in the last 11 months, and I still don't believe long term he's the right man for the job. But at this moment in time, I'm not going to sit here and fucking be a league gunner basically and go, fuck it, oh, we won, but you know what? It's just covering the cracks. Da, 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 da. I'm actually enjoying the moment because before you know it, one bad result it can't be around that corner. And when I say bad result, I mean a loss, not a thumping or anything like that. A genuine we'll lose a game, and the whole place is going into meltdown. We know that. But for now, I want to enjoy it. And again, between now and the end of the season, we are going to lose games. But if we win more than we lose, we have a very, very, very high chance of getting into that final 4 spot. Worst case, 5th, 6th, give or take. And you know what? That's a massive improvement. That'd be league-wise. That's a massive improvement from the last 2 seasons. As long as we win a trophy, if we can, unlike certain people on AFTV or certain people on that channel anyway, if we can get into Europe via either top or either 4th or Europa League spots and win at least one of the two domestic cups. That's progress for me. I'll take that all day fucking long. If at the start of the season he said to me, Arsenal will finish in between either Champions League, either fourth spot, fifth or sixth, and you'll win a cup, either the League Cup or FA Cup. I'm snapping your hand off and running with it and on to next season where we can go and improve again. And build on what we've got in terms of transfers, bringing in a few extra players here and there, get rid of the last of the dead wood, and we go. Hey, it is what it is. Whereas Man United have genuinely got a team good enough now to compete for the title on paper, but the manager holds them back. And also with all that, and what I've just said, and where we are, after 10 games, we are level on points with them. So how the fuck are we a banter club in their eyes at the moment? So who's lost 5-0 in the last couple of games in a derby with world-class players at their helm, like established world-class players, the Ronaldo's, fucking Bruno Fernandes, you fucking name it. Who out of us, not in the last 5-0 in a derby, but going into a season was told we're getting rammed home by the media that they're going to go for the title. This is a title-winning team, but level on points with the latter, the team that's not ready yet. If anyone's banter club is down, just because they win today doesn't mean anything. Big up, Russ. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're keeping well. Stefan saying both clubs fans respect each other. Flying Pig admitted it to me. Well, there's a mutual respect because obviously back in the day when it was us and United going for the title, there was that mutual respect because we bridged together. We broke their monopoly of them dominating the fucking, just them winning the league every fucking year in the 90s at the start of it all. Not only did we break into it, we actually for a few years went toe to toe with them, and then obviously after the for the Invincibles like all disbanding and all that, and the move to the Emirates, we just couldn't keep up. But we would have kept up if it weren't for the fact of Chelsea and the owners and the Man City and the new owners. But it is what it is. On to the next game, by the way. The big one. The big shock of the day, in my opinion anyway. Man City versus Crystal Palace. Live, well not live, but from the Etihad. We'll never forget you. Oh, he scuffed it as well. Oh my god. What a fuck up. Who fucked that up in midfield for Man City? Gave it away literally just outside the centre circle. And opened and that allowed that to happen. What is it? It's a defender. Ruben Diaz. Yeah, forces Zaha, he passes to Gallagher, he gets into space, passes it back to Zaha, and Zaha he literally completely scuffed the shot. It goes because of how he scuffed it, because of how he's hit it, goes under the goalkeeper and rolls into the net. 1-0. Yeah, mate. I'm sub to his channel as well, and every now and then I'll pop up. I actually pop up and chat away in the chat, and and then if I'm talking to him directly, he'll mention me and mention my what have I got to say in the chat and have a chat back and forth. He seems like a genuine guy and all that, and no sort of vendetta, basically. Yeah, there's some good ones out there. Fucking hell. Literally, City since going behind, obviously it's in highlight form. I've set up camping palaces that's in the palace half, basically just bang, 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 and literally, if it ain't the keeper saving it, it's fucking defenders just throwing them bodies in the way of getting the block in and everything. You name it, there's just constantly there's no. Oh, is this the red? Laporte takes down Zaha, just grabs him, literally put his whole body weight on him. Yeah, straight red. But Laporte literally does grabs hold of Zaha and just literally puts his whole body weight and just frozen, like not frozen, just falls to the floor and makes sure Zaha basically doing it, makes sure Zaha doesn't get away. And Zaha is literally through on goal, last man and all that as well. Literally last man, so it's a straight red. What a fucking idiot! They are not. Man City, Bernardo Silva and Jesus are not happy because after there's another challenge. They took and Fernandes has tripped over Zaha and fucking Jesus and he's spat in his face basically. All Jesus to get a mouth in, he's all kicking off, and Zaha's like, okay, yeah, come on then, come on then. Clumsy more than anything. It's clumsy, but again, it's because of the eyes of the rules that they put in place, the FA and the Premier League. It is a straight red because he's denying a goal scoring opportunity. He's clumsy, but he's denied a goal scoring opportunity. Whereas if he doesn't do that, Zaha's literally in on goal against the goal, 1-on-1 against the goalie, basically, because of the player that he is. I hope Brentford get relegated for beating us in the first. Russ, I know you don't mean that, Russ. Brentford are now lost 3 in a row. If I'm not wrong. I just hope they don't finish anywhere near the relegation, so they won't. It's just balls in the net. Jesus is celebrating, but it doesn't. Obviously, it never counts. So what happened there? But yeah, talking about Brentford, what's that? Where's the issue? Because Jesus is on side. Let's have a look. Who's that? Is that cool? That's Foden offside. No goal. There you go. That's why it didn't count. Yeah, Brentford have lost. So obviously last three games, Brentford lost to Chelsea. Obviously that 1-0 game where they sort of got a point out of that, let's be honest, at least. And then last week against Leicester at home again. And then they got battered today. They got taken apart in the first half by Burnley of all teams. I think it's just, again, that's one of the things where it hasn't gone their way for the last couple of weeks. They'll be literally, they'll be fine. In the long run, as I said, and I said in my predictions show, start the season. What's that? I think Brentford will be around 13th to 12th coming into the season. What the fuck is that there? The City defenders just stood there whilst Eze, Zaha, and Gallagher just passed the ball past each other. And it's fallen. And it's finally failed to Gallagher. He's just through a limit basically, and it's hit off the post. The kick, and Ederson's at the post. That's at the post. He just watches it hit the post and go in. He's at his near post. Comes out there, gets tracks back. Yeah, literally, is at his near. What is poor defending, again, poor goalkeeping as well. Great performance from Palace. They dug in, but they deserved 3 points. Fair play to them. Vieira, oh. He comes from Senegal. He played for Arsenal. Stefan saying some Leeds fan came on an Arsenal site the other night. Horrible club, horrible fans. Again, it's in their, with all due respect, it is in their DNA. They're known for being that. Even going back well before I was fucking born, they had that reputation. So, I mean, there's a reason why they got a rivalry. The main reason they have the rivalry with Man United because they have a chant directly taking the piss out of the Munich air disaster, and that's how that fucking came about. I said that Bielsa would make a good Man United manager. That's the part. This is the thing that worries me. Teams like Brentford, if in any way possible, should try to add to their current squad. We know they probably don't have the top money to spend. The thing is, because they got promoted, the way they did, right the playoffs, they have a lot more money than they did have this time last year. And if they go down, they still have parachute payments as well for the next 3 years. It covers them. If they come up again in that 3-year period, and they stay up for the last two, then payments can go into the Championship and spread out between all the other clubs, like it was to them when other teams have come down and like Newcastle come up and down and stay up and all that jazz, and Wolves and things like that. Hence why, but again, look at their transfer business over the last five or so years. They've been buying players you wouldn't even hear of on the tube, basically, based on that, and then selling them for a huge fee. The Ben Ramas of this world. There's Ben Rama. I'm trying to think. There's loads of them. There's literally like this entire squad, it's like 11 worth of players that they've literally bought on for a couple $100K or whatever, or mil, or 2 mil, and sold them on for like 45 mil. So with all that money they've made from doing things like that, from player sales, and then you add into the equation, obviously they're being promoted for the playoffs, the money they get from getting promoted to the playoffs as well. They've got the money. It's just again and again they don't. It's using it wisely, and there's players out there that they'll get in. I bet we couldn't beat City. Well, we didn't, did we? Start the season we played them and got fucking thumped. We'll find out on New Year's Day. On New Year's Day, I shall find out at 12:30 in the afternoon. On New Year's Day, we'll find out. As I said, as I've been saying recently, don't get too hungover on New Year's Eve into New Year's Day, because it's a nice early start for us Arsenal fans and Man City fans respectively. But mainly us, because we're in London, we have to literally deal with it. Whether Man City fans turn up, probably live in London anyway, so no loss there for them. Vieira has a playing style by the looks of it. He seems quite tactically good as well. But this is another thing. This is a thing with Vieira, because he's been able to establish within himself a playing style he wants to implement at his clubs that he manages and all that, and tactics and things like that at New York City, at Nice, and now he's in Munich with Palace. Because he's got that confidence. It can work. He's now trying to do it. He's so far so good for him. I'm happy for him as an Arsenal fan. He's an Arsenal legend, one of the Invincibles, double winners in the early 2000s and late 90s. I am genuinely happy for him. Any times I don't want him to turn up and do well, It's 2 games a season against us. Apart from that, knock yourself out, Patrick. Knock yourself out. All right, next game. We've got Liverpool. This is a turn-up, actually, considering what happens in the game. Oh, dear. All right, at Anfield as well. Even more of a surprise. Okay. Oh, Brighton in attack first here. Solly March. Good save from Madison. Poor defending there. Where the fuck was that defence? Always remember me. I'll never forget you. Oh, what a goal from Henderson. Just caught at the corner of my eye there. Good goal. 1-0 Liverpool. That's out of the assist. What good control there. Got cuts in. Did it. Yeah, it's out of the assist as well. I've got to admit, I've done well so far in the FPL so far this week. Oh, that's a pull from Trossard there. This gives it, obviously, it's completely outnumbered. But they got it back, Basuma. Is it Basuma? It can't be. I thought he's in. He is. He is in. I thought he was in trouble, but he couldn't play because he's been a very naughty boy. Suddenly he's back. Hit the post though. Or maybe catered glass ankles gone off for glass ankles. Part 2. Oh, good assist. Say that glass ankles part 2. He's got an assist. Great whip ball in there from glass ankles, aka Oxlade Chamberlain to Mane. And there was again, that's poor defending. The goalkeeper couldn't make his mind up, but I just double check that. But literally, Mane is in full literally just falls to me, just goes, dunk, goal. See this again from the goalkeeper. One sec. Yeah, it's two fucking. Sanchez is basically like on the edge of the 6-yard box, basically at one point. And he can't make he hesitates to go back on it, and then by the time he realises it's too late, he does a starfish basically. Bobby Firmino. So it's currently 2-0. So fucking hell. To Liverpool. So Liverpool Blue a 2-0 lead at home. For fuck's sake. Mane didn't dive there? Fucking hell. Two seasons ago, that's all he did do this time 2 seasons ago was dive. Throw yourself to the floor to get a pen. We need this title desperately. Oh, ball's in net again. Mane. What the hell was going on there between the fucking? Obviously, Brighton's like playing out from the back here. He was playing out from the like everyone else pretty much does, and the force Sanchez got the ball, but because he's so casual on the ball, he literally gives and holds on it way too long for my liking. Mine just throws himself in and basically was it handball? Are they checking for handball? Oh, hit off his. He literally hit off Mike Dean's red as well. So when Riley's throwing himself in, basically, it's on the slow replay. He hits off his boot, goes up, and the ball hits his arm, but he better land on, and then that's how it goes in. So the goal got disallowed. Sanchez got away one there. Fucking hell. Yeah, he was on it way too long for my liking. He was like, oh no, I'll get rid of it. And it's too late then. But thankfully, he got away. Oh my God. Was that a cross or was that a shot? I'm being genuine here. My Empu with a shot as well. What a let off to Stefan. Yeah, but fucking, what a response there. No way is that a shot. It can't have been from the. It was a shot. Fucking hell. I don't know. He's going to say he meant it. He looked from beyond the goal. He looked like he meant it. Fucking that's literally first time hit. Boom, and not just curls, but lobs, and that's because of the angle. Curls round, but goes over Addison, and Addison gets nowhere near it. It drops in at the last second. Ball's in net again for Liverpool, but offside. Salah. So you can beat Man United 5-0, but you can't, away from home by the way, but you can't beat Brighton when you're 2-0 up. You can't get more than 2 past them. Oh yeah, just as well. Bloody hell, that was close. That ball was released a split second sooner. He would have got away with that. Oh, Brighton in the attack it. Oh, what's that? Lallana. What's your name? Almost scored. We had a chance to score anyway. So basically hit Addison's legs in the end. I think it's a shot. Says Stefan. He looks it from beyond the goal. It did look like he meant had the shot. Initially, I was like, "Is that a cross?" Trossard, there you go, 2-2. Where's the defending? Seriously, he was all on his own there. Fair play to Brighton. You know what? Fair play to Brighton. What Graham Potter's done, but to have that, because as we've seen in years gone by, Brighton go against anyone. Brighton go like 2 down. They just try and see the game out, or they get battered basically. But yeah, what is Robertson? Robertson goes like that. There's no one else around him. There's all the time in the world to do what he does, and bang. Liverpool. Oh, Lamptey. Trossard. Oh, the ball's in the net. Oh, offside. It looks like it anyway because he's just like, Was it a close offside or miles off? One set. So look when the ball's released. Ooh, the arm would have again. The ball's released a split second sooner. Canote's arm keeps Trossard onside. Bloody FA rule anyway. And it finished. That's how it finished. That was the last big chance of the game, and that's what this in the 80th minute or something like that. Nothing much happened for the last 10 or 12 minutes. Cool. The way Brentford have been playing recently, I don't know how Burnley beat them, to be honest. I haven't seen the goals themselves or anything. We'll see it soon. It's probably just a fluke result. One of them fluke results that Burnley get every now and then. And Brentford just happened to be the team that had to be there today to receive it. But don't worry, again, as I said, Brentford, don't worry. Trust me, they'll be fine in terms of not just staying in the league. They will be high, not near the mid-table area. Is this really Russ? Because you're saying a lot of weird things tonight. Russ, if this is you, WhatsApp me. Just to confirm. If this was pre-VAR, it would have been 6-6. By looks of it, yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh dear, you gotta laugh. If you don't laugh, you cry. Still can't believe it started to stream. Its fucking microphone turned itself off without telling me. Well, I say it didn't turn itself off, disconnected, and nothing was telling me it disconnected, so I was just continuing to talk for fucking 2 minutes straight. To my god awful self, all lonesome. It is Russ, okay, it is Russ. He's right, he's WhatsApp me. Oh dear, saying a lot of random things you don't usually say. Put it that way. Oh dear. Yeah, you normally don't talk about fucking flu jabs or COVID jabs, so. And then obviously you want to talk about Czech girls and all that. Bloody hell. Russ is drunk. I'm surprised people say either that or he's high in life. Oh dear. But yeah, I thought in terms of I thought Basuma couldn't play because he was basically under investigation by the old Bill for being a very naughty boy. Not as naughty as a Garson, but it was still very bad. Semi-final day tomorrow, by the way. We again, just so a gentleman has reminded me now to remind you that I will be covering along with I've got myself. We're going to have Andrew and Liam all together for the Arsenal women playing the Brighton women in the FA Cup semi-final live from Bournemouth. Going kick off at 5:15 tomorrow night. We'll be going live about 15-20 minutes before kick-off. Go through the teams, have a bit of a laugh and all that sort of stuff, and get sort of build up a bit of a buzz basically for the game, and also allow you guys plenty of time to come and get settled and get the game on and watch it with us, and possibly see Arsenal get to their first final this season, even though it's the tournament for last season. But yeah, a nice day out at Wembley in December. Yay! If we get through tomorrow, if. So 25 past 4, we'll be going live. Ross is not drunk, but got a stinking cold though. I'm using alcohol to cure it. Fair enough. Hope you get better. Hope you get better soon. Hope you had a good holiday as well. Next game, this one. Newcastle losing? Never. Who would have saw that coming? But they've got a takeover. They've got a massive takeover. They've got Steve Bruce out. The world's better now. They're going to dominate and win the league in 2 seasons. Certain Geordie fans not the certain Newcastle fans on this platform that I've seen give it the big and all. We're the best team in the world. We're the richest club. Like all giving it the big I am. I'm sort of losing sympathy for them when they're in this situation. But you've got your takeover. You've got the manager out. I mean, he was crap, so he needed to go anyway. But either way, you got all that. Now stop being dicks and enjoy the moment for what it is. And pray and hope these owners actually know what they're doing. Because I've got a sneaky little feeling. What a shot, Ziyech. Ziyech really put his fucking offside apparently. Oh yeah, it's way off. Yeah, he's way offside. Good shot though. I'm getting a sneaky feeling though, with how long it's taken to replace Steve Bruce, that not always easy as they thought it would be. Which means you're going to have to go for the cheap and cheerful option and hope it works out and keeps you up. So Frank Lampard could be incoming. Good luck. Holiday was good, mate, just too short. Yeah, they usually are, that's the thing. What is it? That's what, 6 weeks after. Obviously, once the kids go back to school, we've got another 6 weeks basically, and it's fucking. They've got a month. They've got 3.5 weeks off for Christmas, going into New Year. Like literally goes. He's off. I'm trying to think now. But yeah, it's around 3 weeks, isn't it? 3.5 weeks they get for Christmas. Used to be when I was at bloody school back in back in the day, Jesus Christ, I'm old. When I was at school, secondary school and all that, we literally got a month. We used to get the month, like literally pretty much that entire month off, like from like the 7th or 8th of December. It's just side month basically. 7th, 8th of December, all the way through to the 6th of January. Used to anyway. I think it's obviously a lot shorter now. As I said, it's like 3.5 weeks. Oh, hit the post there. That was Ziyech again. He has flattered to deceive at Chelsea in the Premier League at Chelsea, but look at the manager was last year in Lampard, and then obviously because of the emergence of other players in his position, he barely got a chance, and now he has. He's again taking time to sort of put a stamper down on things. Oh, what a shot from Reece James! Bloody hell! For a fucking fullback, he scores a lot of fucking goals, doesn't he, this season? Steve Bruce is irreplaceable. How's your cat going up? Miss mine so much. The oldest one is over there grooming herself as we speak. The youngest one is downstairs just chilling, doing whatever. They ain't come up yet, so it's just chilling at the moment. Dogs are fine as well, even though there's idiots setting off fireworks in the area. Earlier on, literally, while watching the football, I think it's got to be across the road, someone across the road, because the noise is so close by. And it's like non-stop. Literally, I set bang, 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 bang. And then, what's that? So I just separate the dogs so they get in a bit. What's that? Oh, bloody hell, that was it again. As long as it was on target, that was going in because the keeper was on his flog. He went for the previous shot, got blocked. So it's 2-0 Chelsea. Again, for a fucking fullback, scored a lot of fucking goals, hasn't he, this season? But yeah, so I had to separate the dogs so because if one reacts to the fireworks, they both do it. It's a bastard to fucking then get them both calm again. Oh, that's a pen. That's got to be. What was Darlow doing there? Seriously, how's he? What was he? He literally just froze himself and literally doesn't go like that with his hands. He literally just throws himself, leg out, and takes up. Fucking what's his name now? Kai Havertz out. He got a booking for it, but he didn't get. It's all been sent off, in my opinion. Jorginho standing over the pen. So the usual hop, skip, and a jump. No, he didn't. No, hop and skipping. Just took a normal penalty. Well, normal for us, not normal for him. Mr. Bungle's in the chat. How you doing, my friend? By the way, I am good. By the way, hope you're keeping well and all that jazz. And obviously, with the Arsenal win earlier, enjoyed that. Would have been an early start. Okay, it was early start for like 12:30. I was complaining about early start, but it would have been even early for you guys over there. Taib always knows. He always tries it, Mr. Bungle. He always tries lowering the tone on this channel. Fucking, what was it last week? You all fucking went on a fucking mad one about Postman Pat for calling that now. So for both streams. So it is what it is. What it is. We all have a laugh. Again, we can have a laugh. We can talk. Obviously, we talk all things Arsenal and all things football. All things football when it comes to this sort of live stream. All things Arsenal. It's normal Arsenal podcasts and streams like that. And at the same time, we can still have a laugh. Longer than I know you all fucking for banter and all that. So Zane 2 saying what a win today. How are you? I'm good. Again, I'm enjoying the moment. Unlike other people in Spain, I'm enjoying the moment. I'm happy that Arsenal are winning, even if it means Arteta stays. So be it. I like to be proven wrong. God forbid. I'm being proven wrong as it stands with Ramsdale. I had my doubts. So far, he's proven me wrong. First and foremost, I'm an Arsenal supporter, so I will support the team. If he proves you wrong, fantastic. Unlike certain people in Spain, as a Tahib calls him Voldemort in the chat, who just sits there complaining all the time. We win 2-0 and he sits there complaining, like, seriously. Yeah, he's again from who I know, he's the only person that lives in Spain. Arsenal were excellent today. Had a bit of a dodgy second half, but they saw the game out. That's the main thing. When you say unlike other people in Spain, do you mean he's again, there might be more Arsenal fans in there, but he's the only Arsenal fan I know that has a platform where all he does is complain. He doesn't really, again, from what I've been told today, he weren't exactly jumping for joy, so we say that we'd won a game, but we jumped up the table at the time 5th. Russ, Brian, are you in? Brian, are you Arteta in yet? Nope. Got a long way to go. I'm not going to change my mind just because a few games have gone well for us. And yes, we are this 9 or 10 game unbeaten run in all comps, 8 in the league. But we've been here before. Under Unai Emery, we went on a 21 game unbeaten run. And look how that ended for us that season. We didn't get Champions League. We didn't come away with Champions League football. So I'm still, as I said, I'm enjoying the moment. And whilst the results are going the way they are, and we're showing some sort of competitiveness in terms of at least pushing the teams in and around us for the European spots, be it Europa League or that 4th spot. I will get behind the manager. I'll get behind the team. And when credit is where credit is due, I'll give it to the players and the manager and the club. Like if we have a bad result for whatever reason, I will call out who was at fault. Where certain people in Spain just go, nope, we've won. I'm not happy. What the fuck? That's another game of our town. Fuck off. Enjoy the moment, you miserable fucker. Colin's in the chat. We got Colin, my friend. How you doing? Says Tottenham can get back in their hole now. Had their purple patch and now they're back where they belong. Yep. And they're gonna go down, 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 down in the process. Rumour has it Ollie's going to replace Arteta. No, thank you. Hell fucking no. hell will freeze over before fucking Oddie turns up as Arsenal manager. Hell will freeze over. Even the Cronkies ain't that fucking stupid. That's saying something. But long term, back to what Ross was asking before, in the long run, if Arteta goes on to prove me wrong, not just get Lineker versus like, yay, Leicester v Arsenal, yay. Let's go. The main event for us all us true gooners out there. Ha. Oh dear. But as I was saying, look, if coming into the season and going forward, I'm proving wrong. And obviously, coming into the season, we've won at least one of the two domestic cups, and we get into Europe. If we get Champions League and fucking a cup, I'm fucking snapping everyone's hand off right now. You can send me to the loony bin after at the end of the season, but you know what? I'll then go. I'll hold my hands up and say, I got it wrong. He's proved me wrong. Let's see how things go for the next season. Let's give him the season in Champions League and things like that. If it gets us in, if obviously we can't do Champions League, but we get Europa League and a domestic, at least one of the two domestic cups, again, is progression from compared to last season anyway. So in that case, I'll go, okay, there's something there. We'll see what happens to start the following season, and then if he starts doing fucking other kind of social moments, then I'll be fucking like, okay, no, I'm not going back to being boring and all that crap. I'll be like fully out. Welcome at the moment, but again, as I said, I'm enjoying the moment. Just because I don't believe at this moment Tommy's the right man for the job long term doesn't mean I can't give him praise. 1-0. Gabriel. As Stefan saying, it actually surprised me this result. I think it surprised me how we came out in the first half. First half, we were fucking we were like team possessed. We played like their home team and made them look average. Like I said, makes a huge difference. Just putting it out there. Oh, bloody hell. Partey. Again, I said it earlier. If that shot was more top bin area, that would have gone in. Smogger's getting nowhere near that. What about you? What, Russ? Out of interest, if you're still there, where are you sitting with the Arteta out malarkey? Have you fully gone back to being on the in Arteta we trust the process bullshit? After this early on, Smith-Rowe's goal. Sucker and Smith-Rowe. I like it. Oh, here we go. Saka and Smith-Rowe. Great system, Evans. Just part again. He just his boot through it. He passes it into the goal. It's just if he's not in the older England squad for this next international break, let alone the World Cup squad in a year's time, questions have got to be asked of fucking Southgate. Let alone if this time, if in the next 12 months Ramsdale's not England number one, questions haven't got to be asked. I've always been in. Okay. That's fair enough. I'm just more. It's okay. I've got to base it on how I base my current standing on that situation is what we saw of last season and his naivety in certain games, like going for a false nine in the biggest game of the season that could have seen us in a European final, things like that. That effectively could have saved his season, got us into Champions League and by the back door. And in general, the 13 league defeats in league out of 38 games, we lost 13. It was like, I think it was like 2 league defeats. Was it 2 or 3 league defeats away from breaking a league record? Another record he doesn't really want, but he almost had. Arsenal though had a decent spell, but they could revert back to dodgy Arsenal and back to dodgy Arsenal at the back sometime. I think it's not been the back that's been again since obviously he's decided who his number one is, and he's got an injury-free back line in terms of the defenders. They haven't been the actual issue. I mean, the Crystal Palace game, the defending and defence wasn't the issue. It was the midfield. It's Partey and Nakanga davering on the ball in both incidences. They left the defence completely exposed, and hence why them 2 goals happened. I mean, how's that not a red? I mean, we've seen. This is getting consistent with this fucking league. We've seen literally Laporte get sent off for something for something similar. Johnny Evans has literally just grabbed hold of Aubameyang and rugby tackled him to the floor. Literally flung him to the floor in the process, and amongst all that, gets booked for it. This is what you say there about going through the spells and a decent spell here and there. That's why I'm sort of holding off, because under Wenger, we had these moments of euphoria. Oh, the light at the end of the tunnel. We're going back in the right direction. But in terms of defence, again, since he's had since the window's been closed, he's got his back. He's got the back line he wants, and one's basically what he's decided to go with. They haven't been the issue. It's been midfield errors or just general. It's just been midfield. Yeah, literally errors in midfield or just one incident, one bit of good gameplay that got through us. Other than that, you can't really complain. And again, as well, I've always said, even more recently as well, I've wanted to Ram at home. The one thing he has improved since he's come in the last 22 months, the one thing he has improved was our defence, or has been our defence, our defensive work. It was, especially against Palace, the way we just played out the away side. We played well for like 10, 15 minutes and went, okay, that's enough. You come at us and then allow Palace back in the game. It was like, for fuck's sake. Seriously, what a save from Ramsdale, that free kick. Oh. Yeah, if he's not England's number one in the next 12 months, fucking Southgate can get binned off. I don't care. Yeah, I saw that as well, because I said I was watching that game live. Ironically, you say that. Wasn't even shown in the highlights, by the way, but on Match of the Day. I wonder why. But yeah, I saw that. And literally, he literally, for anyone who doesn't know, obviously he's on 3-0 up. He just scored as well. And he just goes up in the air and just, not up in the air, but enough in the air, a bit of elevation in his jump, 2-footed. And a split second later, he would have caused a lot more damage than what he did. He could have done. And because he didn't make full contact, by the sounds of it, he got away with it. Oh, Mod, he got a knock. him doing it, mate, he got a knock on the head, and the person who went to fucking foul, the person he fouled to make knock him on the head, got booked. Great referee, that is. Oh, no, it's just frozen. There we go. Gary's Lineker's so salty. What bit of vinegar there? Or already salted? If you know, you know. But I'm not surprised at all. We've got Troy as well. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're keeping well. And obviously enjoyed the game. Obviously Arsenal win today as well. Here we go. Let's talk about it. There we go.
He only saw consistency.
Absolutely, and that's what drives players, managers, coaches. What I think is the inconsistency, because I think that is without doubt a clear goal scoring opportunity, obvious goal scoring opportunity.
Fucking hell. They actually criticising the referee for not giving Johnny Evans a red card for fouling Aubameyang. Jesus Christ. The world's going to end, everyone. The world's going to end. The totally unbiased people to have something negative to say about Marcus Rashford. Oh, dear. I know. Hence why I'm not surprised it weren't actually shown in one sense on here. Oh, no, Lineker didn't want to stick it. Lineker really didn't want to stick around on the Arsenal topic, did he? Where's Mr. Bungle? He was here. If I wasn't aware, still in the chat. He was here a while ago, about 5-10 minutes ago. He was here in the chat, chatting away. Mike Green, the main artist, that's Newport Town fan. How you doing, my friend? It's in the chat. And then he just shows the main artist side straight away, going Sue, the Portuguese flag, El Matador, the Uruguay flag, and the arrow bollocks. And Dr. Vashi, obviously Rashford. Yeah, again, we've touched on it before. Well, it was Tottenham, let's be honest, but still. Good performance, and it's Brentford now. Oh, bloody is that? Here we go. Burnley versus Brentford. I'm here, Troy, my boy. But yeah, Mike, I hope you had a good day. And obviously, as you said, they got the win there. But you still can't dig at Arsenal. We're still 11 points of you. If you've got any ideas of saying having a dig at Arsenal, you can't at the moment because we're 11 on points. We're bottom after 3 games. And we're now literally 7 games later, 11 on points with you. And you had a head start, for fuck's sake. That was poor defending. Really poor defending. Massive mistake from the captain there. And now Chris would have get a touch and just get a shot, and David Raya completely like, bye. Mr. Bungle is seen to Zippy and George. If you're old enough to know the reference, you know. That 2-0 corner. Or not. I don't know. Try and find it back on. There it is. It looks. Oh, check-in. Checking VAR. Oh, Chris Wood is offside. Okay. Newport won 5-0, then I came back home and then watched United win 3-0. Also, could I join you for a United preview on your channel? There's nothing in just Blake. Shouldn't be a problem. Just got dates and all that, but we'll sort that out near the time. Zippy has a hobby, old sod. He has a hobby, but it's not a legal hobby. So I was like, what? Seriously, how is Nick Pope playing for England ahead of fucking Ramsdale? He's just come flying out a minute ago and just gone like that, hoping to catch a ball like that. Like seriously. Oh, through on goal, 1-on-1. Goodness, oh, good save from David Raya there. Goodmanson tried to obviously basically like finesse it. He should have fucking chipped it. Different bun. So Mike is saying, "Yes, class though. Keep up the great work as always. Gonna bounce, but yeah, Mike. Before you go quickly, I'll be live tomorrow. Like I said already, we've got myself, Andrew, and Liam 2-0 coming on tomorrow for the Arsenal Women's FA Cup semi-final against Brighton Women. Life and Warm for a place in the FA Cup final at Wembley in December. So yeah, and let's see if we can get the numbers back for that because yeah, I do. To be fair, the numbers for the women's watch numbers this season have been pretty well received. So hope will continue. And potential double Arsenal in a weekend. So what can you ask for? Corner, bloody hell. That's 3 goals in 2 games for Cornet. Jesus Christ. You mind why Liam let him go again? So I'm going to dodge about the Bering Rainbow. Oh my God, you're asking for trouble now. Thing is, I know exactly what you're referring to as well. I was it was coming to the end by the time I was born anyway. That's what I'm trying to say. We'll never forget you. Do, 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 do. Always remember me. 13 likes. Fucking hell, get in there. Nick Pope is literally, again, going back to Nick Pope, he's literally just living off that 16, 17. Wenger's last, when Wenger obviously retired or left Arsenal in the season. Nick Pope is basically living off that season where he filled in for the pretty much whole season for what's his name? Can't remember his name now. Heaton, who's now United's third choice. Oh, that was a good goal. Great goal from Brentford. Who was that? Elos. So, because there was 2 players literally next to him. Ben Mee being the one closest. Good. That's a bit. That's how you do when you're fucking winning a game, not when you're losing, but it's still you're winning, it counts. So I don't think he can complain in that sense. It's just a shame they didn't do nothing else after that. Fucking hell. Again, I have reason what only 18,000. Fucking hell. Bigger stadiums, come on, more fans and all that jazz. Expected goals for Brentford 1.2 to 2.5 for Burnley. I think since one of them, in terms of result-wise, this out of the last 3, this has been the one that's come out of the blue because again because Brentford. Again, credit to Brentford because we say it's come out of the blue because how well Brentford been this season, been playing wise, and it probably is going to be just that one-off game where they didn't turn up and got punished for it. But they'll learn from it. Thomas Frank and all that, they learn from that. Oh dear. Oh God, no, I can't. Oh my God, I can't even fucking. Some of the stuff you guys are putting up in the chat, I can't even talk about. I've just got to leave you. I've got to leave you to it all. you guys to either move on, change topic, or whatever. Fucking hell. What we got next anyway? For the international place, have a look. Have we got a chance? Have we got a chance to turn it around next week? Manchester Derby. I will be doing a watch along, neutral watch along next week for the Manchester Derby. Why not? No, so yeah, Brentford will bounce back next week. Brentford at home, so they were absolute 10 nights a new one. What's for Southampton next? Yay! This is the last game. Yeah, last game as well. There you go. Vicarage Road as well. It's a setting. Bit of a mixed start for Branieri. Like lose 5-0 at home to Liverpool. Wins the following week to the other Merseyside team at Everton, 5-2. And then his second home game, he still can't win. Fuck's sake, the poor fucker. Sadly, I do think Ranieri will be sacked before the new year. Because again, it's what the owners do. God forbid they should back their manager, but hey, the real chat has kicked off. The Stefan. Oh dear. Never laugh at you guys. I do. Again, another reason why I continue to do this, what I do on the channel, and add these sort of streams to the channel and all that. Because I can have a laugh with you as well at the same time. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. Cross in. Over. Before we obviously have to wrap up soon, obviously, after this game. I was chatting to my brother last night, and the topic of merchandise came up, like t-shirts, hoodies, and things like nothing major. Look, what the hell did that go in? Che Adams from that angle, like, it wasn't a tight angle, but considering Che Adams was a striker, he wasn't exactly in the striker's position, to put it that way. Yeah, Foster's getting nowhere near that his age, let's be honest. But again, a Watford defence just gave him loads of space. So they go, okay, got the ball under control, boom. But yeah, in terms of, I was saying the topic of merchandise came up for the channel and all that. He was asking would I ever basically do anything like that for the channel, for you guys? Well, but basically then I basically said if you guys wanted it, yeah, I've got a few ideas in my head of what sort of was design wise I'd go with and all that. I wouldn't do put it this way, I wouldn't do what Lee Gunnar does, just to put a little logo on a plain fucking panel shirt, basically. As I said, I've got a few ideas, and because he knows a company that can use basically that won't take, where it's good quality, basically it's good quality, and obviously in terms of pricing, I won't take the piss anyway. I'd literally have it all designed. I'll put the designs out first, see what designs you prefer before making it. Give you like an artist impression about, we're saying like the draft version of what it would look like. If you guys are like, yeah, give the thumbs up, I'll go off and get it all get it all like made up, and we start selling that on not just a channel but in general. They're going to is the template for a podcast. No, anyway, I was going to say. So yeah, I've got a few ideas. I'm obviously make some mock some design bits up and run it by you guys first off, because again, you're the guys have got you're the guys I'm targeting in terms of obviously wanting to buy it and obviously promoting things like that as well. Because I don't know how much promotion I'll be able to do, and also with buying it, you'd be wearing it, wouldn't you? So it's got to be something you'd be happy to wear out in general, basically in day-to-day life, every now and then. But again, unlike other people, I won't take the piss in terms of how much it'll cost you. Good quality for a reasonable price, put it that way. Very, very reasonable. I won't take the piss. I'm not like that. But again, if that's something you guys would be interested in me doing, like bringing into the channel, let me know. Not even now in the chat or down the line in the future, like tomorrow's stream or whatever. Get more, kind of discuss it more a bit. And yeah, if you guys are all interested and think that's what I should do that, I'll get onto that ASAP. Watford's defence is pissed. Literally, they've got like there's like 7, 8 players in Watford's box there, plus the goalkeeper. Compared to Southampton's like 4 or 5. And Arsenal's just literally jinked in and out of all of them. And I was able to get a shot off. Attacking wise, Watford have been unlucky today by the looks of it. They've had a few good attacks and chances to get back in the game and get a result, but on another day they would have got something. But today wasn't their day for them. Russ is saying I would be interested. Okay, cool. They're going to use the template for no. Literally, I don't know if you. I don't. Again, he literally sells t-shirts and hoodies, plain template red and white stuff like hoodies and whatever, and t-shirts. Cheap and cheerful as well. Not good quality either. And he's got a stick-on logo. Basically, his logo is not embroidered, and I think it's stuck on. It just looks tacky. I mean, it looks more tacky because he's gone on to use cheap and cheerful manufacturers, basically. He charges through the fucking nose, though, as well, which, again, I wouldn't do. Obviously, Russ, you're saying you'll be interested. I was thinking of certain bits of merchandise, so it's sort of associated to the channel sort of thing, bit of tongue in cheek. Some of your little catchphrases that you've brought up, like we sold the wrong goalkeeper, or he needs more time, or I need more time. It's little bits like little jokey bits like that, along with actual proper other Arsenal-based designs, basically. That makes sense. But again, like I said, I'll get a few ideas together, draft it, sort of get the design drafted and all that, and how it would look. Take screenshots, send it over to Russ and you guys enjoy. I'll put it on the community chat. Everyone else sees that. There'll be ways of me, even on live streams, I'll show you guys the drafts of it before going ahead of it all. You tell me yay or nay. The ones you go yay, I'll go ahead with and get sorted. And once they're sorted and ready to pump out, you guys will be the first night. I'll go live. I'll do either a quick upload video or go live and give you the exclusive, and then we just off we go basically and see how we go with that. I mean, I'll have to buy my own fucking merchandise at once. One particular part of out of all the merch, I'd obviously have to have be wearing in this time of year, hoodie or in the summer t-shirt and things like that on these streams as well to promote it and all that to start off with. As well, like Stephen does on the Canon chat and all that. So again, new people coming in, they get to see. Still wear band t-shirts. Haven't got fat. Still got my hair and teeth. Okay, now I asked a question. The only one that's actually responded was us to my question, by the way. Oh dear! And with that, match today is over. Just done the end credit bullshit, and then they promote the fucking book. Of course they are. Ultimate football debates with Mickey Richards going in and cheer. Yeah. So he got your podcast he did last year, and he's just got basically into written form. Oh God! You've all gone down a rabbit hole and turned the chat into absolute mayhem. Fair play for Lucas Moira hairline, bloody hell. Not answering that question, though. No one, apart from us, no one is. No one's actually answered the question. The query, not the question, it's a query, isn't it? Really, think. No one's actually answered it. So I'm just like, okay, one's interested. That's great. Oh dear, gotta laugh. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up there, everyone. You've enjoyed, obviously, this live stream, watch along, we're gonna fucking call it. As I said, I will be back tomorrow along with Andrew and Liam for the Women's FA Cup semi-final between Arsenal women and Brighton women for a place in the FA Cup Women's final. Anyway, moving on from that stuff then. And yeah, obviously might do the match of day 2, depending on the games, other games. The men's Premier League games will go tomorrow. I might do the match of day 2. If it's 2 0-0 games, then there's no fucking point, is there? What's the point? We'll play that by ear. And then Monday, doing the podcast with Steve and hopefully Andrew if he's available. And a couple of other guests as well along the way. Excuse me. And then Wednesday, I'll be doing a Champions League watch-along between Liverpool and Atletico Madrid live from Anfield. Might do one on Tuesday. If there's a decent game on Tuesday, might. Thursday. What am I doing Thursday? Thursday, I might do the next episode of my FIFA 22 career mode, sorry. The Arsenal career mode thing. I might even throw in early on in the day, I might even do a little live stream with online FIFA 22, basically, where Ultimate Team, that's the one. Friday, probably do Friday did a preview for the Watford game. For next Sunday's Watford game, do a preview on Friday. Saturday, match of the day stream. And the Manchester Derby this is on Sky on 12:30, usually on BT, but it's on Sky for some reason. But anyway, be doing that as well on Saturday. And then obviously Sunday, be covering the Watford game for you guys with a few of the guests. Gary, and hopefully he's available and all that jazz. And then we did a review on the following Monday, so a lot of content coming, hell of a lot. It's going to be a bit non-stop here and there. But yeah, again, like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight, and big up to everyone in the chat that's kept me going for the last hour and a half. But yeah, go and I haven't get ready, so I've got to now go make the thumbnail for tomorrow, and get that stream up and running ready tonight before I go to bed, and then we'll be back. As I said, we'll be back tomorrow, 4:25 UK time. So it gives us 20 minutes for you guys to obviously come in, get settled, get the game on, and and we also in the meantime we'll go for the teams and all that jazz basically as well, and have a bit of a laugh, and hopefully push the girls to victory. Stefan's asking, both semi-finals are on BBC. Yep, they are. BBC One. I think Man City, Chelsea. I think it's Man City, Chelsea, or Chelsea, Man City. Either way, they're both playing each other. They're on, I think now, 1 o'clock, I think. And it goes off a few hours and they come back for the main event, so to speak. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. See you tomorrow, morning or afternoon, wherever in the world. And we'll see you then, as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.